Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Our today's topic is forgetting, written by Robert Lynd. As you know, we have already completed this para number first and para number second. So let us discuss today para number third and para number four. Let's start para number third. The commonest form of forgetfulness, I suppose, occurs in the matter of posting of letters. So common is that I am always reluctant to trust a visitor to post an important letter. So little do I rely on his memory that I put on his oath before handing the letter to him. As per myself, anyone who asks me to post a letter is a poor judge of character. The commonest form of forgetfulness, I suppose, occurs in the matter of posting of letters. The writer wants to say here that most of the people are forgetful in the matter of posting of letters. Most of the people are forgetful in the matter of posting of letters. So common is that I am always reluctant to trust a visitor to post an important letter. So that's why. Right says here that that's why I'm not always willing to believe a visitor to post an important letter. I'm not always willing to believe a visitor to post an important letter. So little do I rely on his memory because I do not trust on his memory. So little do I rely on his memory that I put on his oath before handing the letter to him. So I do not trust on his memory. That is why I put on his oath before handing the letter to him. As for myself, anyone who asks me to post a letter is a poor judge of my character. As for myself, anyone who asks me to post a letter is a poor judge of character. The writer wants to say here that he himself is quite forgetful in posting the letters. He himself is quite forgetful in posting the letters. Any person who asks me to post a letter is a poor judge of character. राइटर यहाँ पे कहता है अपने मुतलिक कहता है कि anyone who asks me to post a letter, अगर मुझे कोई कहे कि इस लेटर को पोस्ट करो, then I must say that he is a poor judge of character. उसने मुझे ठीक तरह से नहीं पहचाना क्योंकि मैं भूल जाता हूँ, मैं अपनी चिट्ठी को भी पोस्ट करना भूल जाता हूँ. As for myself, anyone who asks me to post a letter is a poor judge of character. That writer wants to clear here that he himself is quite forgetful in posting the letters, and any person who asks me, who wants to post his letter, or who asks me to post his letter, he is a poor judge of character. उसको अच्छी पहचान मेरी नहीं हुई, वो मुझे न पहचान सका क्योंकि मैं बिल्कुल इसमें कमज़ोर हूँ, मैं भूल जाता हूँ, मैं अपनी चिट्ठी को भी पोस्ट करना भूल जाता हूँ. Even if I carry the letter in my hand, I am always past the pillar box before I remember that I ought to have posted it. Even if I carry the letter in my hand, I am always past the first pillar box before I remember that I ought to have posted it. That means if someone gives him a letter, writer wants to say that if someone gives me a letter, I am keeping it and I am holding it in my hand with this intention that I should not forget to post it. I should not forget to post it. But when the time reaches, when the first letter box, when he reaches at the first letter box, he forget to post it. So writer here wants to say that if someone gives him a letter, he keeps on holding it in his hand with this intention that he should not forget to post it, but he always goes past the first letter box before he remembers that he should have posted it. Weary of holding it in my hand, जब मैं थक जाता हूँ इसको हाथ में रखते हुए, wearing of holding it in my hand, that is after getting tired by holding it in my hand for a very long time, then I put it for safety into one of my pockets and forget all about it and then I decided to put it in one of my pockets. Then I forget all about it. और मैं थक जब मैं थक जाता हूँ इसको इस चिट्ठी को मैं हाथ में लेते हुए, जो मैं भूल गया उस फर्स्ट लेटर पिलर बॉक्स पे उसको वहाँ पे पोस्ट करना था, लेकिन मैं भूल गया वहाँ पे। अब इसको हाथ में लेते हुए मैं थक गया। अब मैं डिसाइड करता हूँ कि इसको मैं कहाँ पे रखूँ, अपने जेब में रखूँ, और जेब में रख कर मैं इसको भूल जाता हूँ। After getting tired by holding it in my hand for a very long time, then I decided to put it in one of my pockets, and then I forget all about it. After that, it has an unadventurous life till a long chain of circumstances leads to a number of embarrassing questions being asked, and I am compelled to produce the evidence of my guilt from my pocket. And after that, it has an unadventurous life till a long chain of circumstances leads to a number of embarrassing emotions being asked, and after this, it has an unadventurous life. And after this, it has disturbing life, and due to different situations of life, I totally forget about it. And due to different problems of life, I totally forget about it. And due to different situations of life, I totally forget about the letter. Then a number of shameful questions, then a number of embarrassing questions are being asked to me about my guilt, and I am asked and I am being demanded the evidence of my guilt, and I am being demanded about the evidence of my guilt. After that, it has an unadventurous life till a long chain of circumstances leads to a number of embarrassing questions being asked, and I am compelled to produce the evidence of my guilt from my pocket. Or after this, it has an right. What to say here that after this incident, it has an unadventurous life. It has disturbing life, and due to different situations of life, due to different problems of life, I totally forget about it. Then a number of shameful questions, then a number of embarrassing questions are being asked about my guilt, and also evidence of my guilt is being demanded by the society. Thus it might be thought must be due to the lack of interest in other people's letters, but that cannot be the explanation for I forget to post some even of the few letters that I myself remember to write. Thus it is thought that it might be thought it is thought must be to the lack of interest, and it is supposed that it is due to the lack of interest, and it is said that he was not interested to post the letters of other people, and it is said that he was not interested to post the letters of the other people. But that's not an explanation. That is not an explanation. राइटर यहाँ पे कहता है कि ये एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं उसकी इसकी नहीं है. But that is not an explanation because the writer, that means the writer also forgets to post even those letters which he himself writes. उन चिट्ठियों को भी वो भूल जाता है पोस्ट करना जिनको उसने खुद लिखे हैं. Thus it is thought that letters were not posted to the lack of interest. और ये समझा जाता है कि लेटर्स इसलिए पोस्ट नहीं किए गए क्योंकि उसमें उनमें इंटरेस्ट नहीं थी, वो राइटर में इंटरेस्ट नहीं थी, इसलिए उसने उन चिट्ठियों को नहीं पोस्ट किया. और लेकिन ये एक्सप्लेनेशन इसकी नहीं है, बिकॉज राइटर कहता है यहाँ पे मैं उन चिट्ठियों को भी भूल जाता हूँ जो मैं खुद लिखता हूँ, और उनको पोस्ट करना होता है उनको भी मैं भूल जाता हूँ. सो दो it is thought that the letter was not posted to the lack of interest. It is said that he was not interested to post the letters of the other people, but that is not a case. That wants to say that wants to clear here that, but that is not a case. That is not an explanation of this matter, because writer also forgets to post even those letters which he himself writes. Now paragraph number 4. As for As for link articles in trends and in taxis, I'm no I'm no great delinquent in such matters. I can remember almost anything except books and walking sticks, and I can often remember even books. Walking sticks, I find it quite impossible to keep. As for leaving articles in trains and taxis, I am not great delinquent in such matters. The writer wants to say here, he wants to clear here. He wants to say that writer here talked about those people who forget things in trains and taxis. The writer says that he is not great irresponsible or defaulter in such matters. He is not great irresponsible or defaulter in such matters. I can remember almost anything except books and walking sticks, and I can often remember even books. Writer here wants to say that I can remember anything except books and walking sticks. Sometimes I can remember even books. Walking sticks I walking sticks I find it quite impossible to keep. I have an old fashioned taste for them, and buy them I buy them frequently, but no sooner do I pay a visit to a friend's. Walking sticks I find it quite impossible to keep. I have an old fashioned taste for them, and I buy them frequently, but no sooner I pay a visit to a friend's house or go on a journey in a train than another stick is on its way to the world of the lost. The author wants to say here that I have an old fashioned taste of keeping and using walking sticks. The author wants to say, the author says here that I have an old fashioned taste of keeping and using a walking stick, and he likes to carry it. Writer likes to carry this walking stick in his hand while going out to visit a friend, but he often forgets it in the train or at his friend's house. Right? The writer says here, the writer's clear here that I have an old fashioned taste of keeping and using a walking stick, and I like to carry it in my hand, and he likes to carry it in his hand while going out to visit a friend, and he says that I like to carry it in my hand while going out to visit a friend, but writer often forgets it in the train or at friend's house. I dare not I dare not carry an umbrella for fear of losing it. To go through life without ever having lost an umbrella, has even the grimmest jawed umbrella carrier even achieved this? The author says that he does not have the courage to carry an umbrella. He does not have the courage to carry an umbrella while going out because he is sure of losing it on the way. Thank you. This was all about Para number 4. Thank you.